When I first started in my job, for example, there was a case of possible measles in Baltimore. I had never encountered a case of measles in a major city to figure out quarantining and other things, but I had dealt with many emergencies working as an emergency physician. I understood infection control. I knew how to coordinate among different partners. I understood the principles of public health. I could draw upon those other experiences and also, of course, draw upon the experts within the department who are able to fill in knowledge in other ways. There's no way that we as an individual can possibly be experts at everything. I think it's about embracing our strengths and then also embracing the strengths of the people in our team, being intentional about recruiting other people around us so that we can then fill out as a team and be the strongest possible. But I think that, I don't think, and I actually think women too often, I'll give you one example here. We had an open position in my department. And there was one person, a woman, who was the natural to be stepping into this role. She was essentially the deputy for this role anyway. And she'd been in the department for like 10 years. I think everybody would have said she's the natural person to be in this role. However, when I approached her for this role, she said, oh, there are 10 qualifications and I only meet 8 out of 10. And then I said to her, that guy who's sitting right there, he's been here for 6 months. He looked at the same job spec and said, I meet 3 out of 10 qualifications, I'm a shoo-in. I think so often we as women in particular, and women of color maybe, people of color, that we do ourselves in, even before we even try. And we say to ourselves, oh, we don't meet these criteria, we're too young, we're whatever, we don't have this experience. We really need to flip this around and say, here are the strengths that we have. Here's what we'll bring to this position. And here's how there are areas that we don't meet, but you know what? We'll find other people who can be strong in those areas.